if you watched Harry Potter, right, you'll notice that there's an elite class of wizards, right? The blonde-haired, blue-eyed ones, okay? And they look down on all the other wizards, and they call them mudbloods, dirty blood, yeah? So let me see. So what I'm saying here is that we've got 5 groups of people here on Earth, right? We have Neanderthals, right, and descendants of Neanderthals, and that without doubt they're still around, right? They're still around. We've got man, the bloodline of Adam. We've got Nephilim, right, the Nephilim bloodlines, and I think I've done a show on. I think I've mentioned this in other talks, but we've got clones here, okay? So very quickly, about 100 years ago, there was this phenomenon of incubator babies. All of a sudden, babies appeared out of nowhere, no explanation for them, just hundreds of thousands of these babies, okay? Later on, these babies became orphans, right? And these orphans were transported all across the world to populate towns and cities all over the world, okay? Because it not only happened in America, happened in England, you know, sort of the Charles Dickens era, you know, all the chimney sweeps and the children doing all adult jobs. And it also happened in Russia, okay? Now, the first incubator babies appeared in 1893 at the Chicago World's Fair. 1891, there was a guy called Hans Drake who invented cloning. So I'm positing that, you know, in 1893, they started cloning humans, okay? And because, you know, these orphans, there were no black orphans, yeah? They just...
there were no black orphans.
Hundreds of thousands of these white orphans were now transported over the world. So you went from 1751 with a very small number of white people in the world to less than 100 years later, millions and millions of them all over the world. The reason for this, I believe, is just like the...
What's that word? What's that fucking word? You did. What's that word? Come on, talk to me now. Talk to me. Tell me the word.
Zionists hide behind a whole wall of Jewish people. So that if you want to try and get to the Zionists, you have to get through the Jewish people who will defend them, right, to the death, because they think they're the same people.
Oh, it's funny because it's true.